On this episode, I'll be unboxing Turbo Kid, the original video game soundtrack from Matos, who just happened to provide the theme song for Cue the Music. Hey everybody, it's Ralph. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing video, and I'm so glad you stuck around on the channel. First things first, Little Knife is going to get retired for now for this bigger knife that I got for Christmas, and so we'll be using that today. And I just want to say, again, thank you for sticking around. It's been not only has it been so long since I've done an unboxing video, but it's been like 2 weeks since I got this in the mail. And it's just been sitting here. Kind of had a bit of a health thing going on that really was not great. I busted an eye vessel, so my eye looked like Ripley's in Alien 3. Like it was like a quarter of it was like red, bright red. And although this is Turbo Kid, I felt like a bloody eye wasn't like the best look for the channel, especially for those of you who have been waiting for so long. Let me tell you this. The last time I looked on iTunes, the Turbo Kid original video game soundtrack, which I'm about to open here, had been played on my iTunes over 30 times. So I'm just going to say this right off the bat. Like, I'm a massive Matos fan. If you're not familiar, I highly recommend you checking out some of their other works. This one is their first release from Mutant, but you can find their previous albums available most likely on the second market because they tend to sell out. You can find those through a different record label. So anyway, Turbo Kid. Turbo Kid is a movie that I discovered through my channel. It came from the VCR at VHS Dude. Matos was following me. I followed him back because I was looking into Turbo Kid, and I just absolutely fell in love with that soundtrack. They were nice enough to send me a VHS tape of it. God dang, this was probably like 6 or 7 years ago. Absolutely love the movie. Absolutely love the soundtrack. It's one of my favorite soundtracks of the last like 20 years. Turbo Kid. And so when I found out that they were doing this video game soundtrack release, I got pretty excited. They released a track on their YouTube channel quite a while ago, and it was sort of a 8-bit version of the music. So I wasn't like really super hyped into getting the soundtrack because as much as I love 8-bit music, I don't see myself putting on a record of 8-bit music. But I was pleasantly surprised when they released their first single for the album, Ride or Die, I believe was the one that they issued through Mutant. And it was regular old Matos, it didn't have an 8-bit or 16-bit sound. It was full-on synthwave, whatever you want to call it. Like, it was amazing. And so let me just tell you, like since then, I've gotten the records for Summer of '84, the Ninja trilogy, and Exode. And I want to say that might be it. Is there another one in there that I'm forgetting? Anyway, massive fan of these dudes. I can't recommend them enough. They only made like 500 copies of these. So if you don't have one, hurry your ass up and go over to madebymutant.com and pick up a copy of this. I believe the artwork is by Luke Priest. I didn't cover up my address this time, so I don't want to dox myself. But listen, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you this. Of all of the Matos soundtracks I own, and some of the ones that I don't own that I just have downloaded on digital through iTunes, I'm going to say this, and this might be a bold fucking statement, but Turbo Kid, the original game soundtrack, is my favorite album released by Matos. I listen to this all the time. Like I said, like over 30 views or listens. Let me just point off right off the bat that this is not in your regular average cellophane. This is a resealable sort of, I don't know what you call this, like a plastic, I don't know what you call it. Here is the hype sticker. God, it's been so long since I've done this that I don't remember how to. So there's the hype sticker. Go ahead and pause that and get all the information you need. Here is the barcode, so you can add it to Discogs. Go ahead and follow me on Discogs while you're at it, at CASINOSKUNK. But yeah, it's one of these sort of resealable plastic deals, which is kind of nice, because I tend to throw away the hype stickers. I just rip off the cellophane and rip off the hype stickers. Kind of been regretting that. I kind of wish I still had some of those hype stickers. Here is the album right here. Look at that. It's wonderful. And dude, I'm super surprised. Like, okay, I've been listening to this soundtrack like nonstop, so I know the thing backwards and forward. When I went to go get the artwork for the YouTube thumbnail for this, I noticed the track listing on the Mutant site had like maybe twice as many tracks as a digital release. And so like now I'm super fucking hyped, because I'm getting more music than I've already like fallen in love with. I don't know if having the extra tracks on here is gonna alter my listening experience, because I'm at the point now where once one song ends, because I tend to drive and listen to music and I'll hum along to scores. I'm sure we've all done it. I don't know if I'm gonna get thrown off when I finish listening to the New Wasteland and not go right into Artificial Heart. In fact, I don't even know if this is the same order, but I can do a quick rundown of some of my favorite tracks. Narc, the track Narc, might be my favorite one. It has this great sort of like beat to it. Like it's got a slow kind of ominous rhythm to it, and it almost has like a air raid siren sound in it. It's very, very ominous. But about like the 3-minute and 45-second mark, like this shit kicks in and it becomes like really like sort of heroic and hopeful sounding. It's my fucking favorite. Becca is good. Man, there's so many songs on here I'm not familiar with. Oozinator's awesome. Oozinator reminds me of Streets of Rage 2. There's a couple of tracks in there in this that remind me of the video game Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, and there's another one. I'm trying to. There's a song in there that reminds me of Eternal Champions for Sega CD. Like I'm a massive Genesis kid. I grew up with the Sega Genesis. So like that might just be me injecting my own love of like old 90s and 80s video games music. But yeah, there's some great shit in here. Oh yeah, Singularity Incarnate is great. Reminds me of the final boss battle in Streets of Rage 2. Ride or Die, which is at the end of this album, is great too. This is crazy. So this is going to be a completely different listening experience for me. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at the cover real nice without the glare. There it is. You got Turbo Kid. This is Luke Priest's art, and you got the guys from the video game, I'm assuming. Here's the thing is I've never played the video game. I think it's on Steam. Unfortunately, I don't have a Steam Deck, but I just got a Switch 2. So hopefully the creators of the Turbo Kid video game can get that on the Nintendo eShop so that I can play it. And here is the back artwork. There's the two hands with the buzzsaw, kind of a Matos' logo. It's like an emblem. And there's your track list. Let's take a look at the gatefold. Okay, so it's just Turbo Kid's bloody hands holding a, well, it's just called a Matos, but it looks like it's invoking a Game Boy, which is pretty cool. I really like that. He's got his hand on the B button. So that's really rad. This is 2 discs. Let me see if there's any inserts in here. I see 1 insert. And on here, we have a blank. That's blank. On this side, we have all the information we need, track listing. I mean, this is crazy. I've never seen this before. It has a gear list. So on the gear list, where's that? That gear list right in the middle shows you everything that they're using for this. Other hardware. Look at all that info. That's pretty rad. There's also a song on here called To Yesterday, which is performed by Pause. They did a song on the Turbo Kid movie soundtrack, which is a song I absolutely love. No Tomorrows, I believe that is called. Is that right? No Tomorrows? Okay, let's get side A. And holy cow, look at this neon pink record. Just absolutely atomic pink. And I love that the A label is in yellow and the B label is in blue. Isn't that awesome? It's pretty cool. All right. So that is disc 1. This is 2 discs, which I'm really happy about because, again, I've been listening to the digital version on iTunes. I downloaded that on iTunes whenever it was released, and I've listened to it nonstop. And the second one is this Atomic Green, which is absolutely just atomic green. That is the most green you can get on vinyl. And it's got the Matos, the hands with the saw, and that is in green for the C side, and for the D side it is a kind of grayish blue. But holy cow, look at that. That's pretty impressive, I must say. So I'm going to set that over here, and there's one more thing in here that I'm going to take a look at, which is this postcard that came in from Mutant. Have you seen this newsletter? And I'm assuming that this is a QR code to that newsletter. So grab your phone and do a screenshot or point your camera right at that and subscribe to that newsletter. You'll get all kinds of good updates from Mutant. The guys over at Mutant are killing it. Since I've been gone, like, I've gotten some records. I've gotten like Inside Out 2. I purchased Penguin, which should be coming soon. I don't know if I'm going to be doing much more unboxings though. It's just so, like, kind of what's happened is I started doing the unboxing on Cue the Music during lockdown, and so I was stuck at home with my wife. We're sick of just playing Animal Crossing and watching TV and sitting on the couch and doing that. So we started buying more records for our record player. And I figured, you know what? I'm sitting here bored. I might as well fire up the old Cue the Music podcast and do unboxings. I did 50 of them. So this is episode 51. And as soon as, like, it was lifted, lockdown was lifted, I just wanted to get out of the fucking house. And so for the last couple of years, I've been focusing on my photography. I got a couple cameras there. So if you miss me, if you miss seeing me on the channel, I might do something new with it in the future. I don't know if I'm going to be doing many more unboxings. Like recently, I got the Dark Universe Danny Elfman soundtrack from the Epic Universe Park, and it's fucking good. But I didn't have it in me to do an unboxing. So I don't know how many more unboxings are going to get on this channel, but there is something I want to do on this channel other than just unboxings. I think I want to go back to a podcasting format. So we'll see. You never know when I'll be back. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell icon and all that. But if you want to follow my photography, it's at Opal Film, just right here, Opal Film. And check out what I'm doing with my camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to this right now, and then have post a review up on Instagram and Blue Sky and YouTube, and I'll post that review of this record. real soon. Real soon, I promise. This is kind of a weird one because I'm so rusty. I haven't done this in so long. I feel like I've just kind of blew right through this whole unboxing. But it was good to see you guys. Stick around. Stick around. I should be back for Cue the Music. And thanks for sticking with me. Really, I appreciate it. And until next time, listen to more music, buy vinyl, listen to soundtracks, support artists, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.